Hey guys, Tyler Leung here, professional pickleball player and instructor. This is G. Gardner Reed, and he is my partner for today. Today we are just kind of answering a couple questions that I've had a couple of my students ask me recently. And so they've asked me how they can get the most from pickleball lessons and lessons in general. When you have lessons, do you have lessons, G? Have you had lessons before?
I've had tennis lessons when I was young.
Okay, so when you were young, what is it that made those tennis lessons effective?
Somebody critiquing your technique and doing something over and over again, drilling instead of just playing.
Okay, awesome. So those are great answers. Those are things to remember. Some things that I think as an instructor that can be the most beneficial for students and myself also is that when students come to me and they have questions or items that they want to work on specifically. I can't tell you how many times I've taught lessons and they say, or I say, what do you want to work on? And they say, I don't know. When they say that, obviously it's still going to be beneficial that they're out on the court, but they could be working on something and be getting something so much more out of the lesson rather than just showing up and going through the motions. And so I think if you want to get the most out of a lesson, have 2 or 3 different things you want to work on and then tell your instructor, hey, I want to focus on these few things. I really want to get a solid foundation. And then afterwards, what should you do after the lesson?
Repetition. Continue to practice on your own what you were told to do.
Okay, repetition, consistency, and then the thing that I don't think a lot of people do or even realize is writing this stuff down in either a notebook, in your notes app, whatever it might be. If you write this down, it solidifies it in your brain and it's a lot easier to access and work on and see improvements by writing it down. Those are just a few of the suggestions I have as an instructor that I wish my students would come to me and they would say, hey, I want to work on this. I've been doing this and it's been working well. I've been doing this and it hasn't been working well. What are some things we can do differently? Those are just some tips to make your lessons a little bit more effective so you can get the most bang for your buck. Okay, that's it.